don't think they're ready for a 215-pound dude.
Is that what you're in right now?
Yeah, that's what I weigh. Sadly enough.
Is that normal?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little lighter. I'm about 220 usually.
Okay. Last time we talked, fight wasn't official.
Yeah.
We were kind of in that quasi area of, man, I really hope I get my shot.
Yeah.
We were talking September. Now it's November. Have you been into fight camp, or are we just kind of entering those first few weeks?
We're about to enter in the first couple weeks. Right now, we're just excited to get it. You know, we're letting this sort of kick off the GSP or Hendricks GSP 1. You know, that's sort of what this is. It's official. Nothing's going to take it away, and now it's time to get better.
It's interesting. You said Hendricks GSP 1.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, it's definitely.
So you're not the only one thinking of
Oh
this fight.
heck no, man! I know I have to beat him twice. You know what I mean? Like I told you that the other time. I got to beat him twice. I'm not gonna beat him once and get away with it. I got to beat him twice unless it's just a a blowout from me. You know, that's the only way that's not gonna happen. But if I go out there and knock him out in the first round, there's going to be GSP 2, Hendricks. So, might as well just start it now, you know, Hendricks GSP 1.
You already got the numbers down. You know, with the fight announcement, it's become a reality. Kind of talk about that when you got the call and you're like, oh man, all these months, all these years have paid off. I remember when you debuted, it was only like 4 years ago. You know what I mean? And now we're here, Las Vegas, World Tour.
Yeah, you know, it's very humbling. Yeah. You know, good Lord's blessed me. You know, I really can't say more than that. To see where I was and where I am now, it's almost you can't do it that well yourself. You know what I mean? One hiccup. Look at all these guys. They got 2, 3 losses. You know, I'm 15-1, 14-1, something like that. You know, that's crazy. It's absolutely crazy to know that I'm one fight away from putting that thing right around my waist.
And it's not even a hiccup in terms of losing. Look at Ellenberger and McDonald on Saturday.
Yeah, yeah.
Put on that fight, and now it's like, well, we wanted them for the next challenger. But now it's kind of like you got to put on exciting fights day in and day out.
Yeah, you have to be exciting. That's what we're paid for. We're paid to be nice to the media, nice to our fans, and do everything we can to get our hand raised every fight. You're only as good as your last fight. Nobody ever cares what happened, this. All they care is those 3 things. And if you can do those things, man, no telling where you can end up.
Did you see the fights on Saturday? Did you see the McDonald fight?
No, I did not, because I was actually I was out doing something with some friends, and I had posts. I was getting posts from people every second. So I heard that it wasn't that great of a fight.
Did the outcome kind of surprise you? Did that surprise you hearing that?
Yeah. Well, you know, it did because, man, you get one shot. You know, like for example, you know, I fought Carlos Condit. Yeah, I was scared crapless, knowing that I might lose my title shot. You know what I mean? But I have to go out there and I have to fight for the fans and be exciting, or you know, stuff like this happens. You see it all the time. 2 guys, they're going up a ladder. Whoever has the more exciting fight, you think this guy that's just squeakers are going to get pushed a bit ahead of you, no matter if he's won 8 and you've won 5? No, they're going to be like, this guy, he's way more exciting. So that's just the nature of our beast.
It's the reality of the fight game.
Yes.
Korean Zombie.
Yeah, you got to be excited.
Yep.
It means lifestyle change. You know what I mean? Better college for my kids, more money for my kids. I don't care about me, but if my wife and kids can have everything they want, that's what this fight means. And that's very important to me.
Going back to the family thing, George, single guy, playboy, likes to go out and do his thing. Johnny, family, Midwest boy, all that good stuff. Does that kind of give you the feeling of a little bit of an advantage, maybe that you're fighting for something more?
I'm fighting for the average person. I'm fighting for the average person that has, it's not even maybe they can't have kids. Maybe they start off with a dream. You know, that's what I wasn't raised with a lot of money. I worked since I was 14. I went through college. I told my dad that one day I'm going to be able to provide for my family in ways that are unknown to me. You know what I mean? And that's what I fight for every day. That's what I train for. That's why I let my girls come and watch me train. That's why every morning I like waking up to my girls waking me up, is because that's what humbles me, and that's what I fight for. And knowing that I can get them what they want. I can get them this. One day they can retire, good Lord willing, at 35 because I put myself through this, and they can have a future that they don't even know about yet. That's what it's all about for me.
Do your daughters know what you do, or are they still a little too young?
they sort of know, but it's still like, they sort of know, but yet it's that they don't really comprehend it just yet. And that's sort of the way I want to keep it.
They'll comprehend it real quick when they're 16 and 17 to start dating.
Oh yes, and that's why, that's another reason why I gotta win that belt. I want these boys to be scared when I step into my house. I'm like, what'd you say, son? What'd you say?